Hi guys, and welcome back. So today we're gonna just continue using our Oracle VirtualBox virtualization VMs, and today we're gonna do one last installation. Alright, I've shown you several methods on how to do it by creating new, mounting the disk image after, and creating the profile and the disk image together. Alright, and we're gonna install another OS operating system, which is Windows Server. Right, and remember to install a Windows or any operating system. We need the image file. We need that setup file. Alright, so the server that we have is 2016. Alright, and the hardware specs, I'm gonna increase this to 5 gigs. Hard disk, push this up to 64 just to be on the safe side. And click finish. So what we did, we created a profile. Right, we haven't done anything to install as yet. Right, so we need to click start now on this profile because it's several profiles. If you notice the changes, so you're gonna click Windows Server now and start. Now at this point now, it will now ask you for the setup files, which is in the form of this image. Alright, Windows Server, and click open. Alright, mount and retry. Alright, so remember this is being installed in VM, and we have the host system in the background running. Alright, so it's now taking us to the setup files for Windows Server 2016 or Microsoft 2016, which is Windows Server, which is a server-based operating system. Alright, so English US, we'll leave that as is, and the keyboard type would be US. Click next, and we're gonna hit install now. Let me just hide these notifications. These notifications basically tells you that your mouse integration and keyboard is integrated into the host, the VM integrated from the host system, so it's more or less shared. That's basically what it tells you. If you open it up, you can read it through and see exactly what it does. Alright, I'm just gonna hide that notification. Alright, so the version that we're gonna install, it's the standard evaluation desktop experience. Alright, for the purpose of this video, which is an educational purpose. Remember, we're doing ITEC 1 to 4, which is operating systems, operate OS platforms, and we're looking at server as one of the operating systems. Hit next. Alright, that's the version. Now this is the notices legal terms. You click accept, hit next, and we're gonna do a custom install. Alright, it's 64 gigs that we have allotted for this OS. Remember, we can always add a partition on whatever drive if it is large enough and you want to split the drive, or you want to have multiple operating systems installed in it. We can always split this drive into several partitions. Alright, in the previous video I showed you how you can go about doing it. Alright, so we're just going to do one install on that drive. It's already pretty small. Alright, we're not gonna do it, and here's where now we watch a movie and we wait. So I'm gonna check you guys in a minute when the installation is pretty much completed. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll just fast forward. Okay, so we have the installation completed already. It's installing features now and installing the updates, and just about momentarily it will be finishing up the installation. Right, so as we went through in the previous video, rebooting normally occurs during an installation, which is absolutely normal. You don't have to worry about anything once the system reboots a few times during an installation. That's just normal. So it's just about to wrap up the installation for Windows Server 2016. Alright, so as we can see, we are running a VM on a host system, and in the background the VM of choice is Oracle VirtualBox. Alright, and from its main page you can see we have several OS installed already, and we are about to wrap up our final installation for this last operating system. The class again, it's ITEC 124, and its operating system platforms. And yes, we are encouraged to have multiple operating systems and be familiar with what they offer us. Alright, so Server 2016 is just about wrapping up here now. I'll just enlarge the screen so we can now zero in on what needs to be done. Run this whole screen. Alright, so username is administrator. We're going to create a password. Alright, type it. Alright, click finish. It's finalizing our settings, and there we have it. Okay guys, so there it is, the installation of the Microsoft Server 2016. Alright, now Server asks for Control Alt and Delete to gain access to it. Now since we're running a VM, by pressing Control Alt and Delete on our keyboards, we will be taken to an option whereby we have access to our task manager and several other options that we can navigate our system. That's like a kind of some dedicated keys that the host system will take control. So I'm just going to show you Control Alt Delete. Right, so you wouldn't be seeing what I'm seeing. You'll probably be seeing like a black screen, but I'm actually seeing some options that the system has. So in order, once you're in a virtual machine, we would need to put access to the virtual machine using those keys, right? So the one way we can get it done is just to go on keyboard, and you can now get that option selected where now it actually presses Control Alt and Delete in the VM. Alright, so that's just a little key to note whilst operating in a VM. To gain access to Control Alt and Delete, we need to get it done within the keyboard itself, within the virtual machine system, not off. If we just press it on the keyboard, the host system will take control. Alright, so I hope you guys understand that concept. Alright, so I'm just gonna verify that software was actually installed. Alright, which I like to do, make sure that it runs and everything is okay and we're good. Alright, so this is the final stages of Windows 2016 Server 2016 installation via a VM system, which is Oracle VirtualBox. Alright, and there you have it guys, successful installation on the virtual machine. Alright, thank you for watching. If you have any other issues, comments, do feel free to hit me up and let me know. Thanks, bye.